YouTube. Thank you guys so much for joining. It's Coyia the owner, and I'm so excited to talk about this topic. You know, credit is a huge topic. We're all wondering, how can we have a better credit score? What can we do? Can we get credit reward, credit points to use for traveling? Like, there's so many different ways to utilize your credit to be a benefit for you. But me, today, what I'm gonna be talking about is how I increased my credit limit to $57,000. Actually, it's really around 58,000. It's like 5,700 something. I can't think of it right off the bat. So we're gonna round it up to 58,000 because pretty much rounded, that's what it is. So 57, 58,000, however else you wanna put it. But let's go ahead and get into it. First things first, I want to show my shirt. My mom got me this. She went to the Essence Festival and I'm jealous that I didn't get to go. No, seriously. First things first, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, and also make sure that you don't just keep this video for yourself. You allow others to see it, because we all should be having knowledge and understanding exactly how to be the best we can be financially. Thank you guys so much for watching this channel, and let's go ahead and get right into it. So I want to start off with how I even just started thinking about credit, because there was definitely a time I wasn't. I had things on my credit report that wasn't supposed to be on there. I had just not even utilizing my credit cards. I had like a $500 credit card for like the longest, and I just wasn't even using it because I was like Dave Ramsey. I was like, no, I don't need to deal with credit at all. I was just so dramatic with it. But then, you know, I ended up doing some research and being cool with different people and just learning things. And one thing that I noticed was that, like, I had a friend at the time. He had a really good credit score, and I'm like, how are we the same age and your credit score is 7 something and mine's is 6 something, and not even like the high sixes. I'm talking about like 615, 620. And you know, he began explaining to me like different things that he was doing, and I was like, well, let me try that. Then I ended up going to the Army, and I ended up doing even more research, because they would have financial people come talk to us. Also, by just looking, having free time and just looking on YouTube 24/7 and just learning so much about credits. After learning these different things, these were pretty much the tips I followed to be able to get around $58,000 in credit limits with my cards. So altogether, all total, $58,000. So the first thing that I did was every 6 months, I requested for credit increases. And I didn't request for credit increases for $1,000, $500, or $2,000. Right off the bat, I was asking them for $10,000 credit line increases. Sometimes they would give it to me, sometimes they wouldn't. And I would also make sure that anytime the next 6 months came, I would ask for even more of an increase than the last time. So if they gave me $10,000 the first time, the next time I asked them for $15,000, and then the next time I would ask them for $20,000. And pretty much this is what I was doing. I have a credit line for one of my cards for like $21,000, and there's no way in hell I have used that, because now it doesn't have the 0% interest for 12 months. So I'm probably never gonna really use that card as much. But hey, it's like I got $21,000 in credit, which all of these things really help with your credit score. It helps make your credit score a lot higher than if you were to just have $500 credit limits or $1,000. Having these huge credit limits, which 20,000 isn't even a lot, because I know some people with way more than that. But having these credit limits of, you know, a few more thousands than just 1,000, it's really good. Like I said, it really increases your credit score. The second thing I did, I didn't apply for too many credit cards. Initially, when I was first learning about credit, that was the worst mistake I made. At the time I was doing music, so I had applied for, this is my first time like anything with credit. I had applied for a Guitar Center credit card, Amazon credit card. I applied for like 5 different credit cards all at the same time. And you know, this is kind of okay to do with a house, but this is terrible to do with credit cards, because you get all of these hard inquiries, which brings down your credit score a lot lower, which limits how much of an increase you can be asking for in the future. Because it's like, why are you wanting to have all this credit? Like, you got 5 inquiries and now you asking for $20,000 on your credit card? We're not even about to do that. I'm not giving you nothing. Which brings me to my next point. The last thing that I did was I kept my balances very low. I kept my balances under 10%. I might have a credit card with $15,000 or $10,000, but I would still pay it off in full every month, bringing my credit usage under 10%. So my credit usage, I believe, was like 5%, 3%, sometimes 2%. Having this credit usage under 10% This is how you reach 800 credit score level. You know, they really want you to have it under 30, but if you have it under 10 and you have high balances, this is really how you be able to get your credit score up to 800. Doing those three things really helped brought not only my credit score up, but also brought my credit limits to $57,000 to $58,000. This really helped me in the long run. And like I said, I say 57, but rounded up, it's around 58,000, and I'm planning on actually probably requesting a credit increase here soon because 6 months is coming up. So like I said, I always try to ask for more within the next 6 months, and sometimes the bank can deny you. Sometimes they say no. Other times they say no, we can't give you 20,000, but here we'll give you 14. You know, and I tell people all the time, that's why you need to always ask for the most, because if you don't ask for the most, if a bank was willing to give you $14,000 and you only ask for 3, they're not just going to give you a higher increase just because you're asking. If you only asking for 3, they only gonna give you 3. They not gonna be like, oh no, we're not gonna just give you 3, we gonna give you 10. They never gonna do that. But what they will do is say, hey, we can't give you 20, but we can give you 14. So now you got the max of what that increase was supposed to be during that 6 months, versus if you just go in asking for a little amount, you know, they only gonna give you a little amount. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys love this topic as much as I loved it, because I always love talking about finances. If you guys like this, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. And if there's any topics you really want to hear about, let me know, and I'm very excited to talk about it. Have a great day.